flying to Vancouver from Taipei. I'm the only person in the lounge. No one's here. It's fucking creepy. Got some sauce. Yeah, Taipei to Vancouver. Let's see what's gonna happen when I come back. Hello everyone! So welcome to my quarantine casa. My name is Daniel. I'm here in Taipei City, actually the only place in the world where they still have music festivals. Isn't that incredible? Yeah, actually on Sunday, November 15th, they had a music festival. Unfortunately, I couldn't go because I'm still in quarantine. Got another 5 days to go. Yeah, so like I said, my name is Daniel. I'm also known as Danjo Banjo, Dasso Man, and so many other names. So the reason I actually decided to make this video is because I wanted to share my personal experience traveling during the pandemic. So I actually started off the pandemic in Manhattan, which is where I was living before coronavirus hit. From there, I actually left to Canada together with my fiance and her brother, because my dad lives in Victoria, BC. That's also where I was born. And then spent about 3 months in Victoria, then traveled to Taiwan for my first visit, which that was what you guys just saw. Was at the lounge, which was so creepy. I was literally the only person there, but we'll get to that. So traveled to Taipei, spent about 3 months in Taiwan, got to travel around the island. It was my third time in Taiwan in general, but it was incredible to see that during the pandemic, everything is just normal because Taiwan was just doing such an incredible job since the beginning. They were actually the only country that warned the WHO last year, back in December 2019. So they actually warned the WHO. They're not recognized and they're actually not a member in WHO. So they weren't taken seriously. There was a whole conflict between the Communist Party and the Nationalist Party, civil war in China after World War II. So yeah, long story short, the Nationalists fled to an island, which is where I am today, Taiwan, called the Republic of China. People's Republic of China was led by Mao Zedong, so the Communist Party. Cultural Revolution. Again, we won't go into a whole history lesson, but long story short, up until the 70s, the Republic of China, which is Taiwan, actually was recognized as the real China up until the mid 70s. After that, the international community actually recognized the People's Republic of China as the real China, and that's the reason that they are today sitting in the Security Council, even though the nationalists were the ones that actually helped the allied countries defeat the Japanese and fight against the Japanese. But that's a whole history brief, but yeah, long story short, that's exactly what happened. So that's why they're sort of separated, and Taiwan is sort of like a gray zone among the world. They have their own passport, they have their own government. Fun fact, LGBTQ community here is open, gay marriage is legal here, so many other beautiful things on this incredible island. So they actually never shut down anything except, of course, foreigners from coming in. So they maintained and controlled the whole situation over here. And it's the reason that they can have festivals while the entire world is going into a second, third, fourth lockdown. But we can get to that later on. So like I said, that was my first visit to Taiwan during the pandemic. I spent about 3 months, and then from there went back to Canada, stayed about a month in Canada, and then went to Israel, and now I'm back in Taiwan for my second quarantine over here, which I'm literally an expert with how the whole system works here, I guess. That's it. Hope you enjoy it. If you do, let me know, and there's more to it. So here we go.